Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
A impressão desse jogo é mais focado em história do que em combate. Ele demora pra carregar as texturas.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss. In the darkest reaches of the deepest
Esqueci
ocean.
de ligar o buffer.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
Then we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew.
Ah, essa parte contada pelo
Life to the living, they
Charles.
say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional
Ele é bem
beings.
bonito, cara.
Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Então já no começo já mostra que ele tá morto. Eu que não tinha prestado atenção mesmo.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
A transição da cutscene pro jogo. Deixa eu ligar o buffer. Ah, eu vou jogar no controle mesmo.
Long boring sea voyages to grim faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
Correndo.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
O jogo foi bem bonito, velho. Bem bonito. A impressão de que o jogo tá escuro pra caramba. Mas eu acho que é assim mesmo. Oxi. Será que voltou?
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Ela chega pra trás.
Looks steady enough.
Parece, né?
Watch out!
Parece.
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Esse comecinho que eu
Over the
joguei.
apprentices.
Testar. Então eu sei pra onde tem que ir.
Pest.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Eu fui até chegar na cidade. Pra gente chegar na cidade tem uma cutscene, eu parei lá.
Ah, more wanderers.
Behind you!
Ah, eu não tinha reparado. Uma mulher caída
It's
ali.
fallen off a box.
Eu não tinha reparado naquela mulher caída ali não.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Aqui.
Well,
Banimento. O canal da banimento vai te pressionar pra banir seu
time
alvo.
to leave for good.
Beleza. Ó, bilhete.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Dropzinho ali. Daria o alvo. se for rápido o suficiente, dá pra você bater e banir.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible
Okay.
student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching. If you're up for it.
Always.
Eu não passo por um caminhete aqui.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard. Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
This town is less and less welcoming. All of a sudden.
Pirita, fundo de casco. Eu irei. Tá. Cheguei até aqui. Quando eu testei. Vim até aqui. Eita. Caiu no jogo.
The welcoming committee.
Partir
Let's find the
daqui.
inn. Let's find
Pra mim
Charles.
também é novidade.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you
O
like to
consul
listen
local.
to the
Salvo o
manager?
slogan de ocidental de investigação.
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Procurei hospedaria. A bússola marca vários pontinhos.
This must be the inn.
Aqui. Pera aí, pô. O cara me bloqueou, velho.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner,
Arrombada,
Red
né?
McWraith. Good day to you,
Criada.
sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
Fica quem?
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her, and rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners, or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well,
Não
Governor,
tem mais
shall
ninguém
you
na
leave,
cidade.
or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Você acha que
What do you think
aconteceu?
happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Ah, porque a cidade tá tão
Why is
vazia.
town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Eles foram.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Eles
Will they
voltaram.
return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Ah, você estuda
You're
demonologia.
a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his banishers lift the curse.
Caraca.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same, Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Sobre a maldição.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse
O
yet,
inverno é por
traps
causa da
us.
maldição. Aos ouvidos.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you.
Tá bom.
We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Devemos porta trocada. Tem alguma coisa pra gente pegar aqui? Parece que não. O que tem aqui de cima? Tá. Porta fechada, porta fechada. Peça de 8. Deve ser o dinheiro do jogo. Tá, vamos lá, onde está. Você indica a direção de distância.
Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Será que essas interações mudam alguma coisa na história?
Antea, Red.
Que maneira a roupa dele.
Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of
Será que
New
tem
Eden.
essas marcas nela?
You know how he is.
Ela
Was.
tem
Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
How were things, you know, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Algo que
Is there
devemos
anything
saber?
we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther? Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Essa é a primeira dica. Ela contém informações importantes sobre qual a pessoa pode estar vinculada. Você pode encontrar essas dicas com o aumento do seu medo no caso de assombração.
Where are you staying? My dears.
Purcell.
Investigar o estudo,
Did you
investigar
find
o
nothing
quarto.
better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Uau, é sempre um prazer ouvi-la. São uma decisão. Fora, Eleanor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Tem umas cartas. Tem um pouco de mensagem pra você. Tem um vizinho.
There's more to learn here.
Estudo de chocone some na procura de água. De água de poça. Desintervalo. As peças musicais. Tem várias cartas na mesa. Pacote de cartas de Charles. São as cartas que ele estava escrevendo para ela.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London.
Olha pra ti.
That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther. Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure.
Os pesadelos
It must be
vêm.
unbearable.
Precisa ver pausa. Broche prata começado por Charles. Bota com espada e 3 punhos de tinta.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched.
Ah,
Nothing's
tá.
moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't
Não,
read?
os itens
Like we weren't
importantes
there?
sempre vão estar marcados.
You actually listened.
Como as
Never was let my
conversas.
mind wander.
Salmo infantil. Nota do médico. Galtéria. Cadê, irmão? Charles está morto. Não sei se era direita ou esquerda, não posso dizer. Que dia é ao tempo que Charles partiu. Podia no funeral. Charles morreu.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Maybe,
Tensão
but there
obtida.
has to be more to it. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Peça de xadrez.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Chegar o estudo. Tá vendo? Ele fica marcado,
Remember
né?
when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss.
De calvo. Deixa eu ver aí. Formicários. Livros de teólogo da população de Charles. Tem bastante coisa pra você inspecionar nos cenários. Mas tem coisa que é. Parece que tá ali só pra encher linguiça. Deixa eu ver isso aqui. Verso da Bíblia. Ela vem entre mim.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Todas as ações têm em comum. Seriam eles uma promessa de Deus Jesus final, um pesadelo vindo. Visões, prenúncio. Alguém está por trás disso. Quem é o verdadeiro alvo e o que fez com as raivas, explodisse. Preciso saber como entra na sua cabeça. O sono não oferece mais descanso, não pode continuar.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the
Yeah,
curse
it's Charles,
plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Charles's ghost might give us answers. We should investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Chegar do cemitério.
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes, I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Please be careful, dear Antea.
Ah, vamos lá no cemitério velho, cara. Cadê a saída? Ó. Aqui mesmo.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Agora eu tô começando a achar que ela tem alguma coisa a ver com a morte dele.
You be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Vamos pro mapa. Desembarque. Loja sincero. Eu vou ter que passar pela loja de...
You'd be one of the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
O som tá falhando, mas não pode ser meu fone. Tá, não vou parar muita coisa não. Acho que eu consigo passar aqui, é. Posso de moeda. É a terceira ou quarta vez que eu falo isso, mas o jogo tá bem bonito mesmo. Ok.
A wisp. So close to town.
Tá fechado para do governador.
Where are you leading me?
Eita porra.
More of you?
Ah, tá.
Call this a fight?
Muito maneiro.
No one is safe here.
Banishers morreu.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
De caixa. Percepção. Como ainda você sente que os objetos foram marcados por fantasma. Quando estiver próximo a esse elemento, seus anéis de banimento selecionados aceleram com a aura laranja. Mova-se para encontrar a fonte.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
Ó, apagou.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Então, deixa eu voltar lá. De novo. Ah, ali é. Ó o fogo. Ó o whisper.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Exato, ó. Memória dos mortos para si. Para revelá-las, você deve reunir os recursos necessários. Lizimáquia. Pirita. Acho que não.
Seashore candle and pyrite will do the trick for the ritual. Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic?
Nossa, aqui. Pirita. Então já tem as 3. Encontrar Lizimáquia. Pra cá mesmo.
There should be seashore candle near the water.
Cadê a água? Talvez lá no cais tenha. Tem que voltar e descer lá naquele lugar mesmo. Lá depois do... Telefólio. Vamos voltar. Provavelmente eu tenho que descer lá depois da tumba do... Tumba não. Jazigo do Charles. Lá ele me leva pra perto da água. Yeah. Aqui também. Tá fechado. Aqui. Ela aqui. Não. Ali, ó. Perto da água.
There should be seashore candle near the water.
Peguei. É pra cá mesmo. Pegamos 3.
Too slow.
A parte do jogo é bem de boa. Bem simples, ó. Ele é mais focado na história mesmo. Segue. Para revelar memórias e ter razão, eu tô de remontar. Revela um eco. Posso fantasma de espectro aparecer. Posso um flagelo.
In each stain hides a story.
Ver os ecos.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Consigo? Não. Bíblia de Charles.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Então eu só consigo fazer um ritual em cada coisa. Provavelmente é esse. Agora provavelmente o ritual que tem que fazer aqui é pra fazer ele aparecer. Isso não é ritual. Ela faz o fantasma se manifestar.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now.
O FPS caiu. Fala, mas do nada.
I know you're here.
Tô.
I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different.
Cá você tá jogando
Implacable.
Haka.
Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
Você aprendeu isso
Before
no
you
momento.
died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. But we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded, and too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face.
Tem mó clima de jogo de terror.
She was
A parada é um jogo que é muito focado na história.
My heart froze. I died.
Ele não é um
The
jogo de
spirit is
ação.
vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor.
Tem que banir ele.
You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now.
Porrada com o jogo. Porque o jogo é
She gave him the care he needed.
um jogo de fazendinha, tá? E ela já tá com raiva do jogo.
My Charles, where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace. And you deserve to rest.
Vai dar merda. A leve impressão de que vai dar alguma cagada, velho.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Sede na escola. Pensei que eles já iam direto. Ah, provavelmente ela vai pra escola, eles vão tentar dormir. E vai dar merda. No sonho. Dormir, mano. Aqui, ó. É ali, ó. É isso mesmo. Eita porra. Técnica de banidores. Livre sobre técnicas. O que tá fazendo, velho?
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
That wasn't Charles. That was the ghost of Charles.
Charles Davenport. Our oldest friend, the man who brought us together.
Our friend is dead. His ghost was a danger to his wife. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard. Even for the dead. Ties bind fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Ok. Já vou lá. Vai acabar. Tá?
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Falei que ia dar merda.
And Antea. She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Ela provavelmente foi atrás da...
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Caralho, louco, olha isso. Essa lua.
Who's there?
Olha.
Antea? Why would you go up there alone? Open. Antea! Don't suppose you spectres have seen Anne? You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
Cara, olha. Ah, velho, nem fudendo.
Blind mice, see how they run, see how they...
Já era. Pegou ela, velho.
Antea?
Blind, all blind. Oh, Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea? You hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love. What happened?
Caralho, ela ficou cega.
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
Já vou lá.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hell's balls. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
Dá um tiro nessa desgraçada. Caralho. Ai. Perdeu o foco.
You too will be consumed. We want to help you.
Ai.
Your lover will betray you too!
We are not your enemy.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried
Eu
it in his
pulei a
heart.
porra da cutscene sem querer.
The weight of his failure dragged him down.
Não, não, não. Calma aí. Eu sem querer pulei. Eu achei que era interação da luta. Calma aí, calma aí, calma aí, pô. Calma aí.
Three blind mice, see how they run.
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
There's no need to fight.
Your lover will betray you too!
We want to help you.
So gullible! I can barely feel a thing! Your lover will betray you too!
There's no need to fight. Where's Anthea? If you laid a finger on her...
You what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back!
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Caralho.
Will you come to her aid now when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
Caralho.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Caralho, maluco. Eu vou comprar esse jogo. Eu vou comprar, vou ter que comprar. Dá não. Ah, eu vou dar um jeito de comprar, né? Eu vou dar um jeito de comprar pra terminar de jogar. Agora eu preciso terminar de jogar.